There are some features that are missing from Tesla cars. Here's what I think. Over the years, Tesla adds a lot of functionality to its vehicles. For instance, I've had my Model 3 now for almost 3 years, and it's way better with more functionality than when I got it almost 3 years ago. But there are still some things that it's missing and that I would like to see. So whilst some of these features can be obtained with the so-called sexy buttons, they're not exactly cheap. And I feel the following should be included with the car purchase. So these are my top 10, not in any particular order, but the first couple I think are more important than the others. And after I recorded this, I thought of an extra one. So there's a bonus 11th one at the end. Number 1, 360-degree or top-down view. It probably isn't exactly possible at the moment with the Teslas, the way they've got their cameras situated. But this sort of functionality is available on so many other cars that are half the price. I mean, you've got to look at BYD Atto 3, for instance. It's got a top-down view. And, you know, that's really helpful when you're manoeuvring in tight spots and so on. I wish they'd add that. Number 2, bidirectional charging. So V2X. Now, the X is load, L, home or house, H, and G for grid. So V2L, V2H, V2G. All these are available on a lot of other electric vehicles, but not on a Tesla. So if your car's got an LFP battery, for instance, it makes sense to be able to use that huge power storage to be able to supply power to your home or the grid or just to a load so that you can run something off the car. I mean, once again, the BYD Atto 3, it's got vehicle to load. Teslas don't. I mean, it's really great in times of a power cut. I mean, fortunately, I've got batteries at home, but really, why can't we do it? It may be coming in the Cybertruck, but it doesn't look like it at the moment in the Model 3, Model Y, and so on. Next on the list, number 3, preconditioning the battery when not heading to a Tesla supercharger, but to a fast DC charger. When you're navigating to a supercharger in the Tesla, it will precondition the battery so that it's at an optimum state for fast charging when you get there. But if you're heading to another DC fast charger that's capable of chucking out a couple of hundred kilowatts, no chance. So it would be great if there was some option to do this. Now, either the software needs to know where you're heading so you can navigate to a fast charger like you navigate to a Tesla supercharger. Or in the navigation menu, you need to be able to turn on and say, I'm going to be at a fast charger in 20 minutes. Start preconditioning. Something in there that will allow us to do that. Number 4, a powered frunk. Not as an aftermarket accessory, but in addition to the powered frunk, a front and rear kick opener. Something may be coming in the future with regards to a powered frunk. I mean, after all, when I got my Model 3, there was no powered boot. Now they all come with a powered boot, like my Model Y. But there's still no powered frunk on them. It would be nice. Certain cars, like the Rivian and Ford and so on, in America, they've got them. It would be nice if we had them. And also the ability to wave your foot underneath and it would open up, which is really great when you turn up with a armload of stuff like shopping and trying to open the boot or the frunk. Just wave your foot and it opens up. That would be great. Number 5, ventilated seats for the 3 and Y so you can get some cooling or airflow. In the Model S and X, I believe they've now got these ventilated seats, but not on the Model 3 and Y. In some climates, such as over here in Australia, where it gets bloody hot, it would be really nice to have ventilated seats, and then we could cool the nether regions down. Number 6, the key card. When you open the car and get in and you're using that to drive, you've got to stick it down by the coffee cup holders. I think it needs a better spot, either a new position or some way of stopping it from sliding around. That to me just needs some more thinking. It's a bit stupid just to slop it down and hope that it stays there. So let's find a different position for it, please, Elon. Number 7, rear cross traffic alert with automatic braking if necessary. Once again, Tesla falls short here of, say, the BYD Atto 3. It's got it. Rear cross traffic alerts and braking if necessary is a safety feature that I think's reasonably important. There are rear cameras and side-facing cameras backwards that could be used to alert the driver. But, many other cars not in the luxury car bracket can do this. So why can't Teslas? Number 8, and in addition to this rear cross traffic alert, blind spot awareness, a warning on the wing mirrors. So many times you get into a car and you look at the rear view mirror and it's got a little warning triangle or something there to indicate there's a car in your blind spot. Well, yeah, many cars do, but Teslas don't. So you do get a visual representation on the center screen when you indicate, but by then it's too late, and you tend not to be looking down at the center screen if you're turning right in Australia or moving into the right-hand lane, because we've got right-hand drive. You indicate and you tend to look where you're going, not indicate and then look down at the screen to see what's there. I think it would be useful, a useful safety feature to have that, because most people check the rearview mirror, and having that visible alert there is just sensible. 9. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, anyone? I don't care, but I know a lot of people would like that. And then you could use Waze or another app if you wanted to. So, as I said, it doesn't really bother me, but I know many people would really like this functionality, so they can use their apps. I used to use Waze, and I found it very useful. So having this availability and functionality through the CarPlay or whatever would be nice. Either that, or you put in, say, Waze as an app in the car instead of using the normal sat-nav, or incorporate it all into the one so that, you can notify other road users and be notified yourself of potholes, accidents, etc. It does make some sort of sense. Number 10, with the current enhanced autopilot, when you engage it, it switches on auto wipers and auto high beams. Although the latter can be turned off manually with a forward press on the left stalk, or with the sexy buttons. But why do you have to do it? Why can it not just be an option? I don't want it on. So why do we have to have another step in there? Enhanced autopilot seems to work fine without the high beams in all situations I've come across. And the auto wipers, which currently cannot be turned off like auto highs, just sometimes go crazy. It's happened to me on a couple of occasions. You're traveling down in the night and you turn on enhanced autopilot for cruise control and the windscreen wipers start going stupid and you can't stop them. It's not even raining. Now, it may be because there's a spot of dirt there, but even I tried washing the windscreen. Carried on. So, it would be nice if we could turn that option off, because having the wipers going when it's dry doesn't do the windscreen wiper blades any good. And any coating you've got on the windscreen, it will help wear that off. So, yep, let's look at getting that done, please. And the bonus one that I thought of, Many other vehicles with a moonroof or sunroof have got a sliding sunshade, and some of those sliding shades are electrically powered. Personally, I don't care, but I know a lot of people are purchasing aftermarket shades for the roof on their Model 3 and Y. It would be nice if this was included. It comes with cheaper cars. Why can't it come with a luxury car like a Model Y? Well, there you have it. My 10 things that Tesla needs to look at adding, plus a bonus one. I expect a couple of these will be coming in the near future, but I'm not holding my breath for a lot of these. So let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you think is missing from your Tesla that needs to be put in. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget, click that like and subscribe button below, and I'll see you all very soon.